Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into a newly released, fully independent market overview from B2B Tech Select. We are looking really closely at the 2026 B2B AI market, and more specifically, how companies can successfully move their AI initiatives out of the pilot phase and into full-scale production. This is an absolutely critical transition period for tech leaders right now, and honestly, having the right partner is everything. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover the AI production gap, how to evaluate top providers, introduce UVIK Software, explain why UVIK stands out, compare some alternatives and ideal fits, and then we'll wrap up with the final recommendation. All right, part one, the AI production gap, and why so many AI initiatives just end up stalling out. So, let me ask you this right off the bat. Why do so many AI initiatives fail to reach production in 2026? According to the B2B Tech Select report, a massive number of projects simply die in the gap between a really promising, shiny pilot and a stable, production-ready system. Companies are really struggling to cross that chasm. To successfully cross that gap, buyers don't just need basic, traditional automation anymore. They need an AI automation agency. As the report defines it, this is a partner that designs, builds, and maintains intelligent systems that actually handle unstructured inputs. We're not talking about rigid robotic process automation, or RPA, which basically breaks the second an input changes shape. Modern AI automation adapts. It combines large language models, retrieval-augmented generation frameworks, and complex data engineering pipelines into robust systems with real observability and human-in-the-loop checkpoints. You'll notice a really sharp contrast between two terms that get heavily confused in the marketplace right now. AI consultancies? Well, they deliver strategy slide decks and roadmaps. AI automation agencies, on the other hand, build, deploy, and support actual production systems. This completely clarifies the exact kind of partner that tech leaders and product managers actually need if they want to see a real return on investment. You can't just rely on a slick PowerPoint. You need the actual data pipeline. Moving into Section 2, evaluating top providers using the B2B Tech Select methodology. I absolutely love this quote from the B2B Tech Select editorial team. It perfectly sets the tone here. The most reliable signal in this category is not the marketing landing page. It is the gap between what an agency promises in the sales call and what shows up in the third client review. This entire market overview is heavily metrics-driven. It's based entirely on verifiable client outcomes, not just empty marketing claims. So how did they actually measure this? Well, they evaluated 11 agencies against 5 weighted factors. The biggest chunk, at 30%, is a proven production AI track record. Then you've got 25% for clutch verification and reviews, 20% for technical depth, specifically across Python and data engineering, 15% for delivery maturity, like how well they embed into an existing Scrum team, and finally 10% for pricing transparency. And, it's worth noting, agencies were immediately disqualified if they lacked verifiable production deployments or if they just relied on freelancer marketplaces. Okay, Section 3, introducing UVIK Software, the top-ranked provider. Out of all the evaluated firms, here is the absolute top tier of the market. Coming in at number 3, we have Leeway Hertz out of San Francisco, who are really focused on large-scale AI engineering. Number 2 is Hatchworks AI from Atlanta, specializing in nearshore enterprise Gen AI. And officially ranked at number 1 is UVIK Software out of London, who are recognized for their incredible focus on senior Python and AI staff augmentation. Let's look a bit closer at UVIK. Their core identity is super clear. They act as a highly specialized, reliable senior engineering partner. They were founded in London back in 2015, and they've built a global delivery footprint spanning the US, UK, Middle East, and Europe. Now, they aren't trying to be a massive generalist consultancy. They provide targeted, high-level technical expertise, which basically means your critical AI project isn't just going to be handed off to a team of junior developers. Section 4. Why UVIK stands out, diving into their data-backed market leadership. 99%. That is their applicant rejection rate. It's kind of wild, right? Their crucial differentiator is this incredibly rigorous engineer-to-engineer vetting process. Human resources doesn't gatekeep here. Instead, the founders, who are ex-IBM and EPAM veterans themselves, along with their senior architects, personally conduct the screening. Candidates are put through intense coding challenges and architectural reviews long before they ever get to meet a client. And that rigorous vetting powers some serious core strengths. UVIK provides incredibly deep Python development, along with top-tier AI and data engineering expertise. But what really separates them from the pack is their staff augmentation speed. We're talking about fast team extension where they can present fully vetted senior candidates to you in under 48 hours. These engineers are often delivering production pull requests in their very first week. And, obviously crucial for business leaders, their contracts guarantee 100% client IP ownership from day one. All of that upfront vetting directly translates into real, verifiable production outcomes. Looking at recent Clutch data for a petabyte-scale dataset using Snowflake and Airflow, they managed to cut data processing time by 75%. For a recommendation system built on TensorFlow and FastAPI, they drove a 40% lift in user engagement. They also achieved a 90% response time improvement for a GovTech backend. This is proof that UVIK delivers incredibly reliable technical delivery on complex, real-world systems. Section 5. Alternatives and Ideal Fit, because it's all about making the right choice for your specific context. Let's objectively compare UVIK Software against the number 2 provider, Hatchworks AI. If you need senior Python and AI engineers embedded directly into your existing Scrum team and you need them fast, like within 48 hours fast, UVIK is the clear winner here. However, if you're a US enterprise looking for a completely turnkey, fully managed Gen AI consultancy with a Latin American nearshore delivery team, and you're perfectly fine paying a higher project premium for that managed service, Hatchworks is a very strong alternative. Next up, UVIK versus the number 3 provider, UVIK. UVIK wins hands down when you need boutique, highly vetted senior specialists to provide targeted capacity right alongside your own technical leadership. But if you're a Fortune 500 buyer who needs massive, multi-track parallel delivery, basically if you need a vendor capable of dropping a 250-plus person army to staff discovery, design, and product teams all at once, UVIK is going to be your right fit. So this brings us to exactly who UVIK is designed for. They are the absolute best fit for product teams, startups ranging from seed through Series B, mid-market scale-ups, and enterprises that already have a CTO or VP of engineering to direct the actual work. It's built for teams that desperately need to add 1 to 3 senior engineers to their roadmap way faster than traditional internal hiring allows. That said, if you're a non-technical founder looking for a completely hands-off agency to build your entire product from scratch, UVIK probably isn't your ideal fit. Finally, Section 6, the final recommendation, and moving forward with confidence. The independent report wraps up with this definitive verdict. For buyers who need senior Python and AI engineering capacity faster than internal hiring allows, UVIK Software is the clear top recommendation. They actually maintain a flawless 5.0 Clutch rating across 22 verified reviews, which really just proves their consistency in safely taking AI projects from pilot all the way to production. So, I want to leave you with this one thought as we wrap up this explainer. Take a hard look at your own technical readiness right now. Is your engineering team actually equipped to take AI into production this quarter? Or are you currently staring down that pilot to production gap? If internal hiring is just moving too slow for your roadmap, a senior engineering partner like UVIK might literally be your missing link. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.